Welcome back to another pure gold moment in this chapter of life called Politipod. So today we have Elon Musk, the town hall event. So I'm in Pennsylvania. So I'm going to let this play, and then I'm going to give my full spectrum opinion on what was said, Elon Musk, and all that. Let's go.
Hey Elon, how are you? I'm Rob. These are two tough acts to follow here, but my question's a little more simple. What are some of the first courses of action you plan to take as the head of government efficiency if Trump gets elected, and do you have any areas of concern in particular?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. I definitely, the focus right now is making sure that Trump wins the election. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. And I think if Trump loses, we're going to see, our cities are going to get less safe. The border's obviously going to be wide open. We're going to see government spending go ballistic. It's inflation go nuts. It's going to be just bad on every level. Fundamentally, if the current trend of strangulation by overregulation is not turned around, we will never get to Mars. It just will be illegal. And there will be a one-planet civilization, there won't be a space-faring civilization, and Starfleet will never be real. And we want Starfleet to be real. Yeah.
Where did space come into this question? I don't understand. See, I am down the middle with everything. See, because I see the flaws and the goods on both sides of all spectrums of politics. So some people may think, oh, well, I don't like your opinion or whatever. You're perfectly capable and fine of doing that, long as we are still can get along in society and let the opinion stay with the opinion, because my opinion of you will only have to be a personal thing, not a political thing. For me not to want to interact with you, not a political thing.
So, I've had quite a bit of interaction with the government, because SpaceX is the biggest NASA contractor, actually. Does a lot of work for NASA, and I'm a big fan of the agency, by the way. But there's there are expenditures that don't make a lot of sense, that are wasteful, and we need to put a stop to that. Honestly, there's so much government waste that's going on that I would call it a target-rich environment. It's hard in every direction. There's this just mad waste, and I think simply if people simply know that, well, if they waste a ton of taxpayer money, they're going to get fired, that will immediately improve the situation. Immediately. It's like. Yeah, it's just literally, and I think, but actually it's going to be both carrot and stick. It's like, so if a government official is very effective in spending your money, because taxpayer money is your money. If they're effective in spending your money.
Whoever's using the camera, please, God, they should be fired. Fire them for using this, for holding the camera. This is just, no.
They should be promoted. They should be rewarded. And if they waste your money or do something that's basically corruption, they should be fired, obviously. They have a duty to spend your money well. Yeah.
Hey, Elon. As a veteran who was deployed because of... So what would you say to an administration and a candidacy that is spreading lies or disinformation about the troops that are currently in combat, my friends?
Yeah, can you believe that was said?
The Steele dossier and Hunter Biden's laptop, president's decline, and so on.
Yeah, I mean, during the Trump-Kamala debate, she said there was no active duty soldiers out there. I'm like, I know a whole bunch of them. What are you talking about? That's a shameful, terrible lie. And she wasn't even fact-checked. And I'm like, are you kidding? I mean, yeah, thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for making it this far into the video. So now we're going to go back through the video, and I'm going to give my comments on a lot of this because, this is what we're here for, right? This is what we're here for.
Hey, Elon, how are you? I'm Rob. These are two tough acts to follow here, but my question's a little more simple.
First off, before we get into this, I would like to say, Elon Musk is doing some good things. He is doing some good things for the people. He went and bought Twitter, for the saving of the free speech, or to capitalize on the fact of free speech is up on the ballot. We don't know this, okay? So we don't know how that is going to work. I'm not putting the man down. So do not, I'm telling you right now, do not take anything I say as facts unless I know it's facts, and I will show receipts, as they say, proof, okay? So this is all opinionated, right? All right. With that being said, let's move on. So we don't know what Elon Musk is doing. So for the first thing is I believe there still is no right to repair on your Tesla. You're not allowed to, you can't call them and get parts. You can't do anything like that, which is his thing, But if he's for free speech, why isn't he not for the right to repair? I mean, I don't know if that's changed yet or not, so don't quote me on that one. So let's continue this.
What are some of the first courses of action you plan to take as the head of government efficiency if Trump gets elected? And do you have any areas of concern?
The head of government efficiency. So if I'm wrong, doesn't he have to be elected into politics to be actually jump into it? Just because he has a lot of money doesn't mean he gets to jump into politics. I mean, because we don't know we don't know where he stands. He throws a lot of money in there. He's endorsing Trump. We know that. And he has SpaceX, and he has a Starlink or whatever that's called. And they're throwing a bunch of regulations against him because he's doing some stuff. I guess with the whole Ukraine thing and his Starlink. I don't know the entire story of that, but I guess something had happened to where he wasn't going to allow them to use his Starlink as a war weapon to advance in war or something like that.
In particular?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. I definitely, the focus right now is making sure that Trump wins the election. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. And I think if Trump loses, we're going to see, our cities are going to get less safe. The border's obviously going to be wide open. We're going to see government spending go ballistic. It's inflation go nuts. It's going to be just bad on every level. And fundamentally, if the current trend of strangulation by overregulation is not turned around, we'll never get to Mars. It just will be.
Okay, Mars is, I understand that's in his plans. Mars is in his plans and not NASA's plans. They're paying him to shoot rockets up there. They got some contracts and stuff going on. He's got contracts with a lot of other people. There's a lot of things going on. So is this to help him get his regulations going? You know what I mean? Is he pushing this to get his regulations going for his contract? I don't know what's going on with that. All I know is I think Elon Musk should not be in politics. I think he should stay doing what he's doing over in his companies and take care of those companies that way and his employees and stuff like that, and stop getting into the government business. It's just not good. Just because he has a lot of money and a lot of pull and weight doesn't mean you should get into the government of the people, because, people may like Elon Musk, but I don't think he should be in the government. Really don't.
Illegal, mad waste. And I think simply, if people simply know.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to really go through the rest of this video because I pretty much said everything that commented on every part that I wanted to comment on with this video and that. But, I'm not saying Elon Musk is a bad person. I'm not saying he's a good person. I'm just saying I don't think he should be in politics when you didn't start, your career never started out in politics. Yeah, you could do the argument of, maybe he decided he wanted to get into politics, which is fine, but I think you should go the proper way. I can't just jump into politics and jump up on stage and say, I support, Trump or Kamala Harris or whoever is up and running. I can't just jump up there. There's processes and steps that I have to go to be able to get into a certain position. Now, and I think everybody should be like that. There's a lot of things that, aren't like that. But, that's not for me to try to, say what's right and say what's wrong. It's just my opinion. So let me know in the comments what you think. Please, say whatever you want. You're free to say whatever you want, as long as it's of course the YouTube guidelines. But as far as that, say what you feel. Chime in on anything I say. I'll join you in the comments and get in there, and we can talk about a lot of things. All right, people. Well, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think about Elon Musk and this whole situation. And thanks for making it this far in the video. And we're just starting this channel out, so make sure you subscribe. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos, and you're going to be seeing a lot of me. All right. Until next time. Thanks for joining me on this next installment of PolitiPod. Later.